Success. You're supposed to have all the qualities that you need to make it through life without ever asking anybody for anything, without ever second guessing yourself. And when I say having wisdom and applying the things that you taught is wisdom, the things that you're taught are the things that you need in order to make it into this, what we living in, this thing called the world. So you have all of those things. You was already born with all of those things. They inside of you, way down in here. Every fiber of you is called something that is named DNA. Okay, those 3 letters are a short abbreviation for a big word that you don't need to know right now. But in your DNA is so much power. Just like in Morris, just like in mine and my mom's and everybody's in your mom's. You know how strong she is to come back from what happened to her? You know that is strength, right? And that was not her own strength, right? But that strength is in her, right? Because she was born with that strength. And can't nobody take away from you what's born already in you. And so having wisdom is knowing how to make those things that are for your strength work for you. Do you understand? And when those things work for you, you don't have worries about what's going on outside of you when you're looking around and seeing all the craziness with all the things going on in this thing called the world. Because what's inside of you can beat and shield everything that's going on outside of you. Do you understand? When I say beat and shield, do you? You know what it means to beat something, and I don't mean like with the belt when I'm spanking y'all, but I mean like when you win a track meet, beat a drum. That's exactly what you need to, that's exactly a good point to go to. So like the drum makes a noise, right? And that noise is sometimes people love it. They come and dance, they clap their hands, they, pat their feet. That's called a vibration. That drum is providing an instrumental vibration. Now, you are a physical vibration. You are the same thing as that drum. Do you know that? How do you know that?
Because we can make noise too.
Exactly. You are an instrument. You are a powerful instrument. And in order to beat your drum the loudest and the fastest and the baddest, you must have wisdom, Damani. And wisdom is something that you were born with and that needs to be what we call honed, means build on, make it greater. Like this pretty tree already is pretty just like that with the lights, right? So, but what if I put Morris pictures all over it? That makes it even better, right? But we already know it's a mo tree. But you can always make yourself more powerful and more beautiful with your own vibration of your own drum beat. And the drum beat is something that is a pulse. That's like your heart that's pumping inside of you, flowing the blood through your body. You feel that? That's your own drum beat. That's your very own drum beat.
Boom, boom,
exactly.
boom, boom.
Exactly. So when you learn how to make your drum beat be a musician for your whole self, sometimes you don't have to turn on music. You could just close your eyes and go inside and listen to your own drum beat, Damani. And that is where you will find the wisdom to tap into the things that you need to make it into what's out here, to not be affected by what's out here. When I was crying earlier, I wasn't crying because I was hurt. I wasn't crying because I was in pain. I was in a pained thought, but I wasn't in a physical pain. I was in a spiritual pain and an emotional pain because of what goes on out here. It really hurts me because I know we should be better as a people, as a world, as a nation, as a place to raise children.
Family.
And even as a family, more so important than anything, because if you don't have it with your family, it's very hard to get it outside. And it's very frustrating for me that I don't have that with my family. I believe I'm supposed to have that with my family. I believe I deserve that, and I believe I've earned that, and I worked my ass off to have that. But I don't have it because everybody has their own vibrational drum beat, Damani. And when the vibrations and the drum beats don't come together to make harmony, the music sounds like noise, right? It's terrible, right? It's like scratching on a chalkboard. Like, who wants to hear that, right? So these are the things that I need you to comprehend.
Like rap music is annoying.
Rap music has a purpose, though. A lot of it is annoying because it's pointless. That's true. But it used to have a meaning. And everything should have a meaning that is purposeful, because everything has a meaning, but it is always not purposeful, meaning that it not always needs to be there. It's not always useful. It's not always something that somebody can take away something and build on positively, powerfully for their own vibrational force. Right? So my whole point of this is to let you know that you have those powers. You have that vibration. You're a powerful drum of your own. Beautiful, captivating. Everything about you is adorable. But when you're not being led in the proper direction, sometimes your drum is off base. Sometimes your drum needs to be tuned up. Maybe it needs to be cleaned. Maybe you need to get a new something on there because it's not quite what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Like
awesome.
the new white thing on the drum that you beat on.
The new white thing. Well, we're talking about different drums, but yes. Sometimes you might just need a new... tighten up the strings on the drum so it can play better. So you just need tightening up. Your drum is perfect.
Like a violin.
Yeah. And
strings.
Exactly. All the instruments are vibration. Exactly. All the instruments are vibration. And every vibration attracts another vibration. Okay? You want to attract the same vibration as you. So your vibration has to be powerful and pristine and clear. So that drum beat vibration can reach all across the lands. Not just in this little sector, in this little part of the world. And in order for that vibration to be powerful, in order to do that, you have to have the proper tuning. Tuning is what is done for instruments to make them work right. Tuning is what is done for vehicles to make them drive right. You hear about cars that need tune-ups, right? A tune-up is to make the car drive right. So people need tune-ups as well. So to have your tune in the proper vibration, you have to be doing certain things. That's why I'm always telling you, this is your eye right here. This is your real eye right here. That's why I always touch it, because I want it to wake up. It's supposed to be working for you. Not what you looking at me with. Those are okay. But your real eye has to work in order for you to have the right tune. Do you understand?
Yes.
And so you need to be having certain things implemented to you and impressed upon you that will help you always stay in tune. Right?
Yes.
One drum can ring across the whole planet and make everyone come look for you. One drum. You exhausted?
I'm tired.
Exhausted, because tired is meaning I don't go no more. Exhausted is meaning I can rest and I can come back again. Tired means I don't have no more strength and energy to do it again. So you're never tired. Do you understand?
Yes.
And haven't I told you to take away that word out of your vocabularies? Haven't I told you that in the past? To not use tired?
Yes.
Okay. But you're around people that's allowing you to do that. So that can cause you to forget. But I'm just going to keep reminding you, okay?
Yes.
I don't want you to be too restless listening to me, because I want you to hear me and remember what I'm saying. So basically what I just told you, do you understand the whole point of it?
Yes.
What is the point? What are we
But
talking
like
about?
noise and vibration.
Mm-hmm. To be able to do what?
Play music or stuff.
As a person, what do you do with your noise and your vibration? If you're not an instrument, what do you do as a person?
You can make noise yourself.
But I'm talking about what we was talking about, the whole point of the conversation. Oh, you remember? No? Just being in tune and having the proper vibration, because you are a drum. And people will listen to your beat.
We're music.
Exactly. And you want to have the right beat that sounds great, but it's just not for listening purposes only. But it also builds up something in you. You understand? Building up something in your vibrational self.
Yes.
Your body self. Building yourself up to a powerful tune. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, Princess.
My princess.